Hey, Frogprince Runner here, and thank you for dropping by. Well, I might have screwed up on my last video on First Amendment audit in Post Office. So in this video, I will touch on that with some additional information on Post Office recording. Let's jump into the recording portion in Poster 7. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except when prohibited by official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head. In my video, I read the first line as, when used for public meetings, being applicable to all 5 locations: entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums. Now I can see that some may read it as it is only auditoriums that is applicable to public meeting clause. This brings us to much debated Oxford comma. Now that is a legal minefield for lawyers. Personally, I think if it was written in the following manner: photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums, bracket when used for public meetings. Where the public meetings is enclosed in bracket, it would have removed the ambiguity. In any case, I guess if it ever goes to court, we'll have a precedence on how to read that statement. To have a bit more clarification, we can look at Postal Bulletin 22228 under Request for Filming and Still Photography on Postal Service Premises. Many post office facilities receive requests from individuals and non-news organizations to film or take photographs on postal service premises. Non-news organizations may include, but are not limited to, the following: entertainment companies, students, professional photographers, documentary filmmakers, advertising agencies, and non-profit organizations. General policy for photography/filming on postal service premises may be found at Title 39 of the Code of Federal Regulation, Section 232.1, and Postal Operations Manual, Section 124.58, photographs for news, advertisement, or commercial purposes. To clarify, that Postal Operation Manual Section 124.58 is the same text as from Poster 7. The bulletin follows with request from news media for reporting. All requests from qualified news reporting services to film or photograph on postal service premises must be referred to the local public affairs and communications representative. Photography and filming for personal use. Informal snapshots from handheld cameras for personal use may be allowed at the postmaster's discretion, provided there is no disruption to postal service operations and that the pictures are taken from areas accessible to the public. In these cases, no prior permissions is required from the Office of Rights and Permissions. However, no lighting or scaffolding may be set up, and no picture can depict any postal service employee, customer, security camera, or cover of mail, i.e. the exterior of a mail piece which would show customer name and address, among other things. Postmasters may restrict any and all photography if they determine that it is disruptive or there are potential security concerns. So, if the auditor claims to be a journalist, then the question would be, are they claiming to be from a qualified news reporting service? In which case, they must be referred to the local public affairs and communications representative. If not, are they claiming it to be for personal use? But when it is uploaded to YouTube, can it then still be considered for personal use? Suppose it is. Then it may be allowed at the postmaster's discretion, and no prior permission is required from the Office of Rights and Permissions. But there is a follow-up. No picture can depict any postal service employee, customer, security camera, or cover of mail. Let's read that one more time to drive the point home. No picture can depict any postal service employee, customer, security camera, or cover of mail. That translates to, the moment you have any employee or customer in your recording, then the whole no prior permission is required does not apply. And even if the recording does not depict employees and such, postmasters may restrict any and all photography if they determine that it is disruptive or there are potential security concerns. If I hadn't made a boo-boo on my previous video, at this point I would be saying, stick it in a pipe and smoke it. My bad. Well, that's all for today. Drop a like if you have enjoyed this video. If you want to be super awesome, please consider subscribing and so on. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated and helps with YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are, have a safe day. Signing off.
Try.